Hello everyone. In this video we're going to do the first homework assignment. The homework assignment here is a game of Hangman where we hard code a secret word and then we prompt the user for a guess to guess the letter, and if that letter is in the word we obviously reveal that letter to them, and then we just keep doing that until they get either 5 errors or they guess the word correctly. So let's get started. So here we're going to do our secret word, and our word I'm going to use is internet. And so we'll break this off to each individual thing. Okay. And so then break it off with commas. Alright. And then we'll have our guessed word, which would be 8 empty spaces. Make sure whatever your secret word is, that your guessed word list, I don't know how many this is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, make sure whatever your secret word is, that your guessed word has the same amount of characters or spaces as your secret word, otherwise it'll be out of range. Okay, then we do our errors, which will equal 0. Alright, and then let's start our while. So while errors is less than 5, and our secret word does not equal our guessed word, we're going to print out the guessed word is guessed word, and then we prompt to use it for a letter. So we're going to do and our guess a character, and we store that in guess, and then we're gonna print the amount of errors they have. And we'll do our for loop. So 4 letters in secret word. We're gonna do if guess equals letters. Then we're gonna have an index, and then we'll do a while loop. And that's why we have our index, because we're gonna reassign guessed word to equal the index with secret word. So we'll do while index is less than the length of the secret word, which is 8. If secret word index equals guess, we'll then reassign guessed word at that index to equal the secret word at that same index. And then we increment index by 1, and that way it'll comb over the secret word, and then it'll reassign guessed word to equal the secret word if the user guesses the letter correctly. And then we have to do it for, let's say the user gets the letter wrong. We're going to use a count function. So we're going to do secret word dot count, and what a count does is it goes through whatever it is it wants you to count, and it'll check to see if that's in there and count the number of times it is in there. And so what we're going to do here is, if the secret word equals 0, which means that letter which means that letter is not in the list, then we're going to increment errors by 1. And then we'll go to our final function here, or our final loop here, which would be if secret word equals guessed word. We'll then print this. And then we'll do print this is the correct word. And we'll do if errors equals 5, we'll print you have, this amount of errors, which will be 5. You have that many errors. You did not make it. The correct word is, and then we'll do secret word. So this should work. Let's see. Alright, guess character. Our word here is internet, so we'll do I, and it has, as you can see here, it's both N's here. T, it gives us both T's. E, it gives us both E's, and then R. The guessed word is internet. This is the correct word. So it works with that one. Now let's see if we do with errors. So if I type in 1, okay, type in Q, we have 1 errors, 2 errors, 3 errors. Obviously I've typed in, it's asking for a 4th one, but so far we have 3. You have 3, and then you have 5 errors. So see, it presents you how many errors you have after the fact, and then it adds it, and then presents it again after you've typed it. So you have 5 errors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did not make it, the correct word is internet. So this is essentially one of the ways you can do it. You can see it better this way. So we create our secret word here, which we use as internet, and we have our guessed word, which is just 8 empty spaces to match the 8 characters in secret word, and then we have our errors. And so while our errors is less than 5 and our secret word does not equal guessed words, we print the guessed word, what they have correct. We then prompt them for a guess, and then show them how many errors they have. And we then do a for loop to see if the letters inside that word match the guess, and if that's so, then we're gonna index through the secret word to see where it's at, and then assign that to the guessed word. And then with the secret word count here, and this is to check to see if it's in there, and when it tells us that it's not, errors go up by 1, and this is to print if they either have guessed the secret word or if they have 5 errors. So this is essentially what you can use as a reference for the homework, and one of the ways you can do it. Alright.